Cause right now that has forsaken us.
Perfect for the
I'm
study
back
of
in
suffering.
Right? Right, that's what you're saying. I'm still trying really hard not to look at it any more than I must. Because it's just distracting, isn't it? I mean, for me it is. For you, it's the only thing you have to look at. Will you try and listen to me? Or maybe you're listening to, like, the in-game audio. You find me irritating. But I doubt that, because there's gotta be like 100 silent playthroughs of this by now, surely. Surely, right? But thus far, near as I can tell, there's only one where I play it. Actually, I have a second save that I haven't used, because I feel like it would be cheating for me to have too good of a grasp on the mechanics. You know, I don't want to have too good of an idea of what it is I'm doing. Because that's inauthentic, isn't it? It doesn't. It's just doesn't quite feel as good when you know that you've been practicing for like weeks to make sure that when you do the recording, you just execute everything perfectly. I'd say it's really quite entertaining watching disasters unfold bit by bit. At least it is to me. And if it's entertaining to me, it's gotta be entertaining to at least one other person, who's probably not me. Basically, I'm justifying to myself the laziness, which actually I'm being less lazy than I strictly could or should be doing. Because I mean, if I was smart, I'd just upload all this shit just as it recorded and save myself so much time. But instead, I guess I'm creating more work that doesn't actually improve the quality, just so I can say I got some practice in of cutting out pieces of audio and yammering on, which I think I'm getting better at. Pauses are getting shorter and shorter every time, right? Okay, I think that one was long enough. Give you time enough to think about it, right? I mean, I could do the whole thing with the typed words. That's actually an absolute crap ton of work. Absolute crap ton. And it just... patience is a thing that I do not have. Nor do I have necessarily the time. And this is technically cutting into my sleep time, which is probably going to affect my work time, which is probably going to affect everything else in my fucking lifetime. But it's worth it. If for nothing else than the feeling of being like, yay, I did a thing. I don't know. Holy shit. I mean, this is my second shortest recording. And I don't know, I think... I mean, of this batch, not in general, just of this batch. It's the second shortest. And, I don't know that I have enough in me to fill it out. I mean, I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna spend more time talking about how I have nothing to talk about than actually talking about things. The good news is, video's showing up in front of me as well. So if there's like a thing going on the screen that seems interesting to me, maybe I can point it out. But I'm obviously just doing the thing where I try and think about where I want to spend my people on. I mean, I think I made the decision to not. Yeah, okay. I think I sent him to the shrink. I can't believe how many people are addicted to gambling. off. I mean, it's just annoying. Gambling thing, because I put all this effort into upgrading my brothel and my fallagation chambers. And, you know, I can't put anybody in them hardly. Oh, shit. Looks like we're about to do the really fun part. This is actually the important part of the video, so pay attention. This is the part where I make the decision that affects the next video. If that makes sense. Hopefully I remember to, like, tag this as being one that takes place in town. Because I think most people are probably really only interested in what happens in the dungeon. Because what goes on in town stays in town. Or, I guess that's not true. What goes on in town goes into the dungeon, and then hopefully comes back to town carrying a bunch of shit. Yeah, this is getting uncomfortable too, this little cramped space. I mean, it's supposed to help make it sound less like garbage, right? For some reason. Ugh, fuck. And you can't even hear the sound of me, opening my mouth and kind of yawning. You can't hear that, though. That's probably the kind of thing I want being picked up in the audio. What's the secret sound? Is it somebody scratching themselves? You win $1,000. And, I win a free shut the fuck up. What the hell? Why is Chop unequipped? Well, that probably explains the issue I had with that. I just thought he'd lost the ability. Wow, I'm glad I actually paid attention to the video for once. Mind you, that's not going to be fixed for, like, 10 episodes, so... sorry. And I'm probably going to forget by the time I get back to this, you know. Like, $3 says